he's getting guided on what to say.
I don't think he's dumb for going to the precinct where it backfired on him. Don't get me wrong on that. I don't think he's dumb for going with his friend or none of that because they didn't know. They knew that they didn't do anything wrong. So if the police come and get you and all of that shit, they was rounding up niggas. The nigga Yusef went because I ain't do nothing. So yeah, I'm gonna come down here. Even though you shouldn't, he went down there. He volunteered. He went with them. And Corey was like, yo, I'm gonna go with them. So when you know you ain't do nothing wrong, just like a lot of situations that happen when you know you ain't do shit, you gonna cooperate because you know you didn't do shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nah.
When I the other day, now let me elaborate because when I got pulled over, when I was with
Give
you,
my ID or going to jail is two different things.
can I speak?
I know what you about to say. You give me an ID. Why do I give my ID? I didn't do nothing.
Cooperating. I said cooperating. Either you cooperating with them or you not. So what I said was I felt I didn't do anything wrong and I wasn't in the wrong. So I chose that I did not want to cooperate. And in that situation, it made matters worse. Those young boys and whatever it was, they knew that they didn't do anything wrong, so they cooperated. So I don't feel like Corey was wrong for going with his man. Even though the right thing to do was they should have never went.
But that's two different
I really
extents
hate
of
you, Bob,
cooperating.
because every time somebody talk, you try to raise your voice over niggas.
Well, because every time I talk, niggas cut me off.
That's
niggas
two
off,
different
too.
extents
You do the
of
same
cooperating. Officer, you want my ID? Take my ID. Now, if you talk about get out, you coming with me? No, the fuck I'm not. What I do?
I'm saying his friend already said I'm going with you.
That's just my fucking friend. I don't care if my mother go with you. I'm not coming. And
That's you.
dumb only means uneducated to the situation.
That's not what dumb means. Dumb by definition means
ignorant.
Uneducated
Okay.
to that situation.
Yes.
So because they didn't know any better, that they didn't have to go, they went.
I know, but you were saying
call him
before
ignorant 'cause
about
he can't
the
read.
loyalty
That
of
ain't
him and all that was
Because I don't care.
I'm saying his downfall was admitting to the rape, just like all they downfall
okay,
was.
so I can say that was dumb because his loyalty got him more time than his friend who was really there and he wasn't
Nah,
there.
it wasn't about the loyalty
Listen.
at that point. It was about...
He would have never have been there.
No, listen to me. Just listen.
Why I gotta keep listening? Why you don't listen?
I heard what you said.
So how you telling me to listen? That means I'm
You
not
said
done.
his loyalty...
He wasn't done yet. You
I was
telling him to
going-
listen.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, right? So my loyalty is going with you. The only reason I'm in this shit is because I want to go with you, right?
Yeah.
Now, you end up getting 7 years. I get 13. The fuck? I was never even a part of this shit.
All right, I understand that, but...
You erased all of it?
Okay, so, all right, I understand that. But what I'm saying is the situation was that you admitted, the problem was everything that they forced y'all to admit. So regardless of y'all came down there with you, you already left. So at this point, it's on me now. It got nothing to do with, I came down here for you, but what got me all that time was I said, this is my first rape, and I fucked up because I didn't know any better.
Okay.
So I came down here with loyalty for
That's
you.
the whole first and foremost. The only reason I'm in this shit
It's
is
for my
because I
loyalty.
came here with you.
Yeah.
If I would have went
Back
home,
to what
they could have
I
questioned
was
me.
Yeah,
saying.
but he would have never got
Back
questioned
to
none of
what
that.
I was
And it was
saying.
only after they left that they brought him in there and said, "Yo, you better say this."
They needed a fifth
After-
person.
yeah,
They
after
needed
that.
a fifth
Yeah,
person.
it's an unfortunate
And-
situation, but I don't think he was dumb for going with him.
Back to what I was saying.
What you said,
Your
G-Bush?
mother was effed
know
up
better.
because this nigga held your son down. And, yo, like, not only, it's not like you trying to force your son not to even think about him, then the parents is trying to, like, you got to understand, maybe she wasn't educated to his experience that he was going through to why a letter might have been important because he really ain't hear from nobody.
He
like,
ain't hear from
feel me?
nobody.
His mother barely could see
He
him.
was with the grown
And
men. They
who's
was
to
with
say
the
everybody
juveniles.
really knew that, though?
I said, I just said,
the little niggas
the parent wasn't educated to his experience being incarcerated because he
Nah,
had
I
the
meant-
worst experience.
Nah, I know. I meant that. I mean, he went down there with him, but when she came and got the nigga and left, she didn't know Corey was
I'm
there.
talking about when the mother just
No,
has
I
right.
know.
Yeah, trying to write a
about
letter.
about writing a letter. But
He
I'm
writes
saying,
you hand the letter off, and not mail it to my son. That could have worked.
But I'm saying we watching it know how fucked up it is because we know that Corey is in this shit because of Yusef. I'm saying that
The mother
maybe
knew
the
that.
parents didn't know
The mother knew that.
in depth of all
The
of
mother
that
knew
shit.
that. He bailed out, and he told his mother. Corey,
He had the worst
the
though.
puffy boy and the Spanish nigga was the only nigga who didn't bail out. Yusuf and the other cat bailed out and was able to fight their case outside. Like,
yeah.
But the mother was aware. Like, the mother was aware. She wasn't aware that he was in the police station. I'm pretty sure she would have removed both of them.
She can't.
Like, she could have removed him.
Nah,
But she
gotta be-
can't.
gotta
Your
be your
parent gotta
parent.
come get you.
He wasn't arrested. He wasn't there to be apprehended. He was there just because he was
Oh, yeah, they-
waiting for the other dude to be
that-
done.
I mean,
and then him just being stupid in the station.
He could have left.
They all.
He could have left.
He could have left for his own will.
He could have left for his
But
own will.
they beat it. They was beating his ass and told
That's
him like,
what I'm
yo,
saying.
you
They
So
beat
it's
his
like-
ass when they needed a fifth person because they already had everybody else saying Yusuf's name, so he was already attached to
That's why I
this
said
situation.
ultimately I'll say they downfall was them not being smart enough to know that
I won't
they
even
have
say
to
they
admit
downfall.
to that.
All right, the downfall honestly is this government and them
but
taking advantage of individuals.
But-
like,
So let me say something real quick. All of this shit is how we know what we know now.
'Cause
it had to happen for you to,
for the conversations that had to be had.
for the conversation had to be had, and for you to see, like, you learn from your mistakes. What they did was big mistakes. Like, now, we was born in '90, so our parents is telling us, don't go in there saying you did some shit you ain't fucking do.
not everybody parent telling them that though.
That's a fact too. That's
A
a
lot
fact.
of parents did.
That's
though.
true.
That's a
They
fact.
can't
That's
say
not-
a lot.
But nah, it's both.
It's both. Yeah, y'all both right.
I get what you're saying. Like,
I don't know niggas
I
going
agree
into
to-
court. Well, now it's different.
No, of
now
course
it's
not.
different.
It's
They
not.
use a different method. They make you plead out to something lesser, so you won't get a felony. But they're telling these niggas, take the felony, and you're gonna get out, which is not
They
happening.
didn't even tell them to take the felony. They just said
Telling me to
Rape
admit
is
to
the
rape and
felony,
all
yeah.
this shit. You
They didn't know that.
now that
They didn't know how severe that was. They didn't know years later they were gonna have to register sex offenders. They didn't know walking into jail. That's
knew
the
rape-
that's the
they
that's
knew
the
rape-
number
they
You know
one.
you ain't supposed to rape.
They know rape ain't
Cool.
smoking no weed.
But they don't know that
They ain't
being
know none of
in
that.
jail, you gotta
Maybe
think
they
about
know.
it, because that's why Corey's experience was so
'Cause
crazy.
the nigga- you
Being
know
in
what I'm
jail
saying? They
for
ain't know.
rape, like you're in here
It
for
was
rape.
14
and they was
Rape
wilding on
is-
the
Rape
road.
of a white girl. Y'all
Yeah,
forget it
that
was a
too.
white woman.
That too.
Cool,
That's
but
a
you
lot of
got
reasons
fucked
why
up
he
by
getting
black
fucked
and
up.
white people because you were rapists.
You got
Yeah,
fucked
rape-
up by the black people because the white guard told him.
No, that was even the second time at Auburn when he got stabbed. That wasn't nigga the black because he was a rapist. Like, go in their minds, he
they
was
was
a rapist.
saying that.
That's the bottom of the bottom.
It
Like,
was all fucked up.
The craziest thing to me about it was the fact that he ran across the nigga that really did it. Had an altercation with him and
I
all
mean,
that.
they could have put that in.
That could have been some fabricated.
That
but-
could've- twist.
I wonder if that's fabricated.
But
What's
we
the odds of
no,
fighting?
but that's not.
You
Okay,
run
yeah.
across niggas.
They could have put
Fighting.
that. They could have put.
But I don't
the
think
fight
it was
in
the
there.
odds. I think the other nigga
He was
wanted
really
to fight him
locked
on
up.
purpose. I think
No,
the other nigga knew what
Corey
he
just
did.
turned the
Listen,
music up.
but why
When
was
I-
that nigga the only nigga in there to turn the music down?
I think they just added that to make the
They added that for
little
the
series.
movie. When I looked up, I
They
did
probably
something
crossed
on
each other's
the-
paths, locked up.
Maybe.
Yeah. I
Right.
did something on the Central Park 5 before this came out. I did
but that's
a
what I
I
wanted
did
to
a
ask
paper
y'all
on
too.
it. That's what I'm saying. So I knew that the way they got off was the person that really did it
He-
was in jail and he confessed and told them the details of
After
what
the
really
statutory,
happened.
after the statute, whatever the statute.
Ain't no statute.
Nah, ain't no, not on
Statute
rape. Not on
limitations.
rape.
It's
He
not on
just-
rape or murder.
Maybe on that same religious shit that he was on in the show, in the movie, in the series, is why he really came and
Back
said
then,
what really
yeah,
happened.
statute of limitations
As far as
and
them
shit.
fighting
Not
and him
on
coming
rape or
across the nigga, that I don't really know, but it's very possible.
It used to be 10
because-
years on rape. It used to
It's
be.
not on rape nor murder. You rape something 50, 100 years from now, you going
Yeah.
down.
and that's why they doing niggas dirty.
Yeah, see they
they
since
doing
the shit came out,
everybody dirty.
Shorty done lost her publishing, like publishers. The
white lady?
Yeah, she done.
They
the,
took it down?
Somebody should've been clapped
and,
that bitch.
She
Good,
was
yeah,
working for a
facts.
non-profit or some shit. They let her go from that shit. Like she was on
Yeah, she
shit.
deleted all
It's
social media.
latest shit now, but yeah, that was I mean that was a fucked up thing, cause like I said, I looked.
But that
into
shit,
it,
like
it
you
was
know,
fucked up.
I was seeing everybody talking about, yeah, I watched it, I was crying. That
I
shit
ain't
didn't
gonna
make me
hold
want to cry. None of that because Nah, I'm saying that shit been happening. It's still happening, and it's gonna happen again. Like that shit is regular.
Listen,
like
listen,
it's
listen,
like
listen,
that
listen.
shit fucking crying.
I
about that
wasn't
shit for.
crying
affected.
because that's the way life
I
is.
wasn't
Like, that shit ain't
affected
okay.
by that documentary as like people say the first 30 minutes they were
They
pissed
cry-
off.
they were crying,
and
but
to
that shit
me
is
I
regular.
wasn't pissed off. I was, of course, I'm bothered by what I'm seeing, but it took Corey's experience for me to really.
Everybody
like,
said the last episode was
that
the episode that really got him.
It's
bro,
also-
like. For him, like
It
his
was tough.
whole
It was rough.
experience
It
was
was rough.
crazy.
It was rough for
He
him.
thought he was transferring now to get a better place than
He
he's
getting
saying
worse.
Attica.
Yeah.
Attica, like you got.
I've never been there, so
I know about jails. Attica's not a jail that you won't go to. Like
But
from
none-
Rikers to Attica, come on.
None of you felt
Rikers
it
wasn't
probably.
no good shit back in
Yeah, right.
the 90s
Come on. That's
either.
when the COs had the gang, and they was doing all that wild like
It was-
that was
it was
Rikers
dirty.
is.
They just probably ain't feel it that way because niggas don't got young boys coming up or have young
I'm just
boys
happy
like,
that he ain't like.
It's people
commit
without kids that was
suicide.
feeling like, oh, I cried. I can't watch it. It was so
it's
hard.
foul play.
Like,
And you know, I think the shit that really hurt people
I just
the
think
most.
the most disturbing part
the fact
of
that
it
it's
is the
true.
fact that they were, how forceful they were on trying to like it was like they wanted justice for the woman that was hurt more than they cared about these
Get
black
the right
kids'
person
lives.
before they got the right
Like,
person.
You know, it's like
Ultimately-
we just want to. A white woman shouldn't experience being raped, so we're gonna make sure we get justice for her being raped.
definitely
But we're
been
not
a
looking
time.
to make sure that. Damn, we don't understand that we are jeopardizing these little boys' lives. Like at the age of 14,
That was young.
your
That
life
was young.
is
That
like
It's changed.
You feel me? You come
Yeah,
home
but
and
that's what I said.
feel me at 14.
Ultimately,
like,
I think the
That's
most
crazy,
shocking
son.
and disturbing part for everybody was the fact that it's true. A lot of these people couldn't fathom the fact that
They was
these
innocent.
police are really
Oh.
dirty and they
But this
really
been-
do-
like he just
But-
said,
But
this
that's what I'm
been
saying.
happening.
Only we know this. Everybody don't know that they really are dirty and they do this shit.
How don't everybody know
I ain't
this?
gonna lie though. Because nigga, I'm just saying like it's disheartening because people don't really
How
realize
don't
how
they
hard
know?
it is for young black people. What do you mean how? Because they're not black. I'm talking about for black people. They're not young black
it's
men.
been happening. It's to the point where people are dying now for
I
things that
understand
they-
I ain't gonna lie,
that,
I almost
but to
died just now,
visually-
too, 'cause
to
doing that dumb
visually
shit, reaching
see
for my
it,
goddamn
to
phone.
visually see it,
I should have known better.
Look at
Like, I
Eric
just started
Garner,
watching all of
Trayvon Martin.
That's been
This-
before
Yes,
all that.
nigga,
This has
just
been happening.
Rodney
like,
King.
Like Rodney King.
yeah,
like,
but that's the thing.
Fruitville
I'ma do the
Station.
okay. That's
Fruitville
not the
Station.
same. None of it
But
is the
come on,
same.
what do you mean? Fruitville Station is a documentary of a true story of an individual
get it,
dying by
but
the
you didn't
police.
feel the
So
same
we've
way.
been seeing this. Though.
I know that.
We've been
I know we've been
it.
seeing it, but y'all.
I think that's
people-
why I'm so numb
But
to it.
listen, this is what I'm saying. That's why you numb to it. But people wasn't as affected now when they see these 14-year-old innocent kids.
No, I'm
getting
saying now
fucked
they
up
more-
by-
they
I
act
want to
like
know.
they're affected by it.
I gotta ask you. How was a Fruitville Station like? As
I think I felt
touching-
more watching Fruitville Station.
Word
than
to
I
my
watched-
mother, that-
I think I did.
That I didn't
that
shed a
one.
little tear on this one.
I didn't get
I
that.
wanted to. Corey's like, I'm like, damn, like the city
Fruitville
in
Station
the
got me.
cell
Fruitville
playing
Station got me.
ball. When they,
I didn't cry,
like,
but that shit,
the
I
son
felt
had
it
to
more.
tell him, yo, next time don't boom boom. Tell him go to
All right, hold on.
Yeah, but
let me ask you a quick question on some other shit. Y'all feel like the guard that kept saying, "What can you do for me?" Do you think he was?
You know
He
what
wanted
was
some
getting
head or
at.
some
Yeah,
funny
you
shit.
know he was getting at some funny shit.
Nah.
You don't think
he
so?
wanted him. So
suck his
how? I mean, I can't say that that's not true, but to my knowledge of what took place in Rikers Island, he needed somebody to frame to join. So all these inmates work for these guards. Like Rikers was like, that's how Rikers was. Like them niggas, you know how they usually say the inmates run the jail? Nah, Rikers, COs ran the jail. They just had the top niggas under their wing, where if they needed something done, those are the enforcers that run shit, and you niggas can't
the
get
nigga
through
that
these
run the
niggas.
house.
So if you are not doing what I need you to do, I'm sending these niggas after you to make them force you to do what I need you to do.
So what do you think he needed him to do?
High contraband. He probably sneaking. My nigga, cigarettes is a
Could've been.
fucking
But he
profitable
wasn't
ass
getting,
business.
he wasn't
nigga.
getting visitors and shit like that.
Could have
though.
been.
What do you mean? He's gonna send people to. What do you think this shit is not
Oh, yeah,
set up like
I mean,
that?
you
I'ma
could be
send
right.
somebody
I thought it was-
to
I thought it was
visit
some
you.
Flago
Boom,
shit.
boom,
I
like,
thought it was some
nah,
Flago
I
shit.
think he just needed him to.
They
like,
put him in that dark room.
Don't ask me.
But they ain't
Don't
raping.
ask me what can I.
they didn't show
If a
you.
man asks me what can I do for him, I
They
think he
didn't
took some
show.
Flago shit.
When I first looked into the shit and I seen the nigga Corey talking after and he was doing all the interviews and shit, I'm like, they broke this young nigga. Like he didn't sound right. And for the
yeah, they broke
film
him.
and for the series, maybe I'm not putting the fact that I put in all this other shit. I'm not putting
They
in
just-
that
I
they
think
raped
they
me.
just hit it-
And
hit
in
it
every
into that.
single thing, they say he was subject to sexual abuse. and all the real paperwork and all that,
Yeah, he
sexual abuse.
And he was a young boy
he
with
didn't
the
put
grown
that in
men.
there.
Like
He
he's
said, 'cause
16.
I don't have to. I'm
Right,
not
because with
putting
the
that
grown
in
men,
there.
he probably
Could have been sexually assaulted. I'm not.
If you think you're just a target for stabbing?
I question if it happened my damn self, but I don't think the CEO was looking for him to do anything sexual. I think the CEO just needed a pawn.
Look, she always the
Like-
gayest motherfuckers.
COs be it's all fucked up.
It's all
but,
fucked up.
But I just think that I'm not
He
taking
needed
nothing
something to
against.
extend
At the end of the
Come
day,
on,
that
you
shit was
taking Kit Kats?
it was a good
taking
show,
Kit
a good
Kats?
series. It was a good
Come
4-hour
on, my nigga.
series.
You just trying to extort this little nigga and make sure that you.
No,
can
you
do
know
this
that. I
shit,
think they
like-
just certain shit.
That's little ways to build extortion. When you willing to give me a treat that I need, then from there it's gonna build.
But I don't
it.
think. I think they
Like,
were just showing just so they didn't have to show that was. other shit
Yeah,
going
that
on.
was what they
if
was
I need a cell
basically.
phone snuck
That's
in
what
and
they
I need
was
somebody to
applying.
hold these cell phones. You the nigga that's gonna take the rap for these phones.
I see what
you
you're
the
saying.
nigga that's gonna
I'm
take
not-
the
Good
rap.
I'm
job.
not- yeah,
So
I'm
you
not-
and Duvernay, that shit was
Right.
that shit was good. It got
You
the
know what I'm saying?
conversation
Yeah,
going.
it was good. And I think like I just feel people was fucked up about it
You
because
gotta
this
watch
shit
that
been happening.
documentary.
to
I forgot what the
yeah.
gang is called that Rikers had with the CEOs. The niggas all got busted around the time, I'm gonna say right before or right after Khalif Browner's situation. But it was a whole crackdown on them niggas having a whole operation where they were sneaking in phones.
But it's
contraband,
just to go
all
to
type
show
of-
that the police have been dirty.
They've been dirty.
They
got all
play in
type of documentaries
the
about
play in
that.
the gray area.
I forgot the other precinct in the Bronx or some shit.
We know that. I'm just saying. So when people watch it, it's
think
like,
it's
yo, this
71
shit
or some
is
shit.
crazy.
Precinct 71 or something.
71 and
Yeah,
shit.
shit's
The
crazy.
Brooklyn shit or Bronx.
I'm gonna actually have one more random question and shit before we get out of here. Would y'all niggas ever go see a psychic, tarot reader, palm reader, some shit?
I go see a therapist. We go see a psychic.
I don't know. I wouldn't go see no fucking neither one.
Therapy or psychic?
I
I
would
feel like
fuck with
therapy
it. I
not
would fuck
bad,
with a
but I don't need
therapist.
nobody
ain't
tell me
fucking
what my
with
future
no,
look like. I'd
palm
rather
reader
experience
or
my
no shit
future on
like
this.
Nah, I actually they got Carmen back on Netflix and shit, so I was watching that shit. And she fucking even Wyclef was the psychic in that shit. I'm
That was that shit. Carmen was
It's
that
back on
shit.
Netflix now. I was watching
Carmen
it the other
was
day.
that shit.
So I'm like, I
All
was
you real
wondering-
niggas know that was like one of Beyonce's
Yeah, it's like
first movies.
I fucking. Why you wouldn't go though?
To a psychic?
Yeah, like
I don't want to know what my future got to bring.
You gonna manifest it, I think.
that's my reason. I said psychics they ain't really predicting the future. They really just planting a seed, and now you obsessing over that shit. Like, damn, this nigga said that. He said this. He
What
said
if it
this.
don't happen?
It might happen. You obsessing over it.
I
It's
ain't
the
gonna
law
lie.
of attraction.
My manifest, whatever this, however you say it, but my shit is crazy. I just told my brother, I'm glad I didn't do certain things. And what the fuck happened? The boys pull us over. It got me like, yo, I wish I never even thought about that shit.
I be telling you that kind of funny shit all the time. Like you can bring certain energy towards you. So
Facts.
I'm not about to go to a fucking
That's why I
psychic
wouldn't-
tarot
I
reader
don't
some
need
shit.
Psychic terror.
I don't need a psychic to help me see
I
what
fuck
my
with
future got
therapists,
to bring.
though.
You gonna create it.
Feel me? I know what I want, and it's just it's up to me.
That's
don't need you to tell
That's
me
already been
exactly.
instilled. The Bible already instructs you on that. Like whatever you want to accomplish in this world, it can be accomplished.
That's what praying is
You
for.
feel me?
You
So,
keep
I
asking
don't
for
need
it, asking
someone
for it, asking for
to
it.
put the battery in my back to make me a toy soldier.
Cause as soon as she went to that shit and he told her some funny shit,
That
that's
shit
when
just
shit's
went
going
left.
downhill, nigga. Like fuck
But
that
like a
shit.
therapist, I just feel like I would go to one because I feel like there's times.
I
people
actually the
need-
last time y'all niggas act like y'all won't fuck with no therapist.
I never said I wouldn't fuck with a therapy. I'm not like.
Oh, you don't feel like you
I don't
need
feel
one.
like I need
Yeah, okay,
one,
okay, I
but
see
I'm
what
not
you're saying, I see what
against
you're
it.
saying.
Like there was one point where I considered it. Like I did research on it. I felt like I didn't have anybody to talk to, but
Mm-hmm.
I've overcome those issues that I've had, and I've had peers around me or family or whatever the case that I can have those conversations with. You gotta learn who you can talk to and who you can't.
That's a
But-
fact.
And then, like a therapist, there's nothing wrong with speaking about what's going on because you hold that shit in and you just keep exploding. Your ass gonna be in a situation like a
That's
lot of
when a
niggas
nigga tell you
who-
suck your dick and you ready to go kill
and
him.
then now you sitting in the cell and you like, damn, my
Yeah.
life is ruined because a nigga told me suck my dick. Like,
Cause
feel me?
Yeah, but I think with the nigga Chi Ali, his basically shit was, he was standing on that. He was standing on nobody ever tell you, no man ever invite you to your dick.
I'm not doing.
No
what
man
how
ever
much time
say-
you doing?
Nah, he out now. He out now. He did 12. He did 12.
I'm not doing 12 years for a nigga to tell me for a nigga
that's
saying
how you
something like
feel.
that.
Some
That's what he
people-
said.
some
He said he
people feel like-
never reacted. He said don't act on emotion.
That's a fact. That's where most people go wrong.
That's the part that's fucked up. If you would have did it and got away free, you might have popped his ass too.
But you know, get out of here. Happy Pride.
What?
Happy Pride. It's a Pride Month. Happy Pride Month.
You happy, Pride?
Nah, but
For the people that's happy pride.
no.
I'm just asking a question. Is he
Not
happy Pride?
No, I'm not happy Pride. when I was nigga.
That's what I thought.
I
You was
respect.
telling me
No.
you come out the closet.
No.
What the fuck you talking about,
Ain't
nigga?
no closets over
All
here,
right.
nigga.
For the people that's like that, happy Pride.
Nah. But I say happy Pride because the lesbian chat rooms was a major part of my young life, nigga. 10 years old, I'm in the lesbian chat rooms. This is when the camera shit started coming out. I got bitches in there flashing me their titties and funny shit like that, nigga. That shit was
So they
exciting
ain't
to
really
me.
gay.
They didn't know it was. I don't know. My shit was some. I think I had like tweet murder or some shit on Yahoo, nigga. My sister shit.
Niggas
I'm on
tryna-
that shit, nigga. It's crazy.
There's some niggas trying to get a straight Pride.
Y'all seen that, but who gonna go to that? You gonna go to that? It might be a sausage fest. It's gonna be niggas thirsty
Oh
out there
shit,
thinking they see
happy
some
birthday
good.
to my nigga Prince.
Oh, Prince's birthday today.
Man, the goats.
Yeah, I ain't really. I fuck
I ain't
with
got
Purple
nothing
Rain.
against
I don't-
Pride. Happy Pride, man. He can say what. I ain't gonna hold you. Them fucking
Oh,
Air
don't
Max.
make it out. I don't
Yeah,
know.
because I said what.
I
nigga,
thought
so
that
I'm
this
making-
nigga was trying to say.
No,
he
I know,
with
but-
that shit.
Yeah,
shut up. Nah,
you
but
knew
nah.
he was not saying that. So
How I
shut
know
up.
But
Because that's your
I
fucking
only
brother.
know
You know
I only
better
know
than
it's
everybody
Pride.
in this
Hold on,
room.
hold on. I only know it's Pride Month because I was going out the
don't know
other
what's
day,
going on with this
and my jeans was a little more tighter than when I first bought them. So I asked my moms, I was like, "Yo, do it look like I put on weight?" type shit. So she like, them jeans is a little tight. She like, you know it's Pride Month, they gonna be out there on your body. So I'm like, yo, I ain't playing like
I know it's
that.
Pride Month because of my job.
Oh yeah, but you know,
I don't know nothing about it.
see,
My
there you
job.
go. I just enlightened you.
Yeah,
I just
listen.
enlightened y'all. You learn something new every day, man.
Stay away
Listen.
from colorful sneakers.
Happy
and
Pride,
shit if
nah,
you got
yo,
pride.
it's funny you said that. Them Air Max 90s that's dropping on the 15. I ain't going front.
Is they Pride like?
Pride,
color
they
one?
Pride, they a Pride sneaker.
Pride color.
I'm still.
So don't
thinking
get
about
mad when the
them
nigga
shit.
run down on you. You got him on
Don't
there.
run down on me, but I'm gonna get out of here on that note. Happy Real Nigga Sunday. It's your boy Provolone Tone.
It's your boy Roger. You heard.
D man.
Bobby Loso with no so.